Well, hello, this is 330, which I've never used a green screen before, even though we've had all these parts before this one. So if anybody's watching this part and hasn't gone back, it's the first of the year, you're trying to lose weight, I'm going to show you how to do it. But you might look at this video and think, well, he's kind of fat. He's 300 pounds again. So I lost the weight. I got down from 300 pounds to 230 pounds. Then I bulked back up. The last video I posted was like a long time ago. It was like last April, so about 8 or 9 months. Now I'm going to finish the series and do the final parts. But it's January again, so that means I'm going to try this again, and I'm going to use my own methods and my own things, and you'll see if I lose weight or if I don't. You might want to follow it. This video is called The Power of Negative Thinking. Now, what that means is, I heard some things a long time ago where you got to start thinking like really negative, worst case scenarios, because people, if you sit there and you think like, okay, I'm going to lose weight a month from now, a year from now, 6 months from now, it's no big deal, it's a long process. That's how I used to think about it. And then I went and took a blood test result, and it said that I was pre-diabetic. Now, that floored me because last April, I was still on my diet. The last video I posted, I lost a little bit of weight, but then I let it go May, June, July, August. I was like, I'll pick it back up, I can lose the weight again. Then like last, a month or two ago, it said I was pre-diabetic, and that was in like 8 months of just drinking sodas and sugars and coffee and root beer, things like that. So you gotta start thinking, if I don't lose weight now, I could get diabetes, I could get heart disease, I could get high blood pressure, I could have a stroke, I could die. I remember I saw somebody talk about that what helped them was they took a picture of their old self, like who they want to be when they're 60. So they might have a drawing, or they might take like a picture of themselves now, and they might digitally age it, but they took it when they're like 70, 80 years old, far into the future. And they put it beside themselves and they say, I want to live to be this. So my 70-year-old version of myself, like he wants me to exercise now and eat better now and be in the moment now and lose weight now. My current version of myself, my 30-year-old version of myself, my 40-year-old version of myself, my 20-year-old version of myself, they might want to eat potato chips, and they might want to sit on the couch, and they might want to watch TV, and they might not want to exercise that day. But my 70-year-old version of myself is not going to exist if I do those things. And if they do, they're going to have diabetes, or they're going to have health problems, or they're going to be overweight, and they don't want me to make all these decisions now that make it to where if they live, they got to take pills every single day. So the power of negative thinking is about letting it get into your mind that the worst case scenario is going to happen. It's going to happen if you don't do something right now. Before New Year's Day, I went on apocalyptic eating, what I call apocalyptic eating, where I'm just eating everything that's not nailed down and just wolfing shit down and like going to the buffets and all this because it was like there was no tomorrow. Like, oh, this is the last week before I go on a diet. Well, don't even have that. As you might have seen in my other videos, you gain a lot of weight the week before you go on a diet because it's your last month, all this stuff, and then the diet may not even last 2 weeks. So you've gained 5 pounds. You might lose 3 pounds of the weight that you gained to start with, and you might think you're losing weight, but you may have actually gained 2 pounds, but you don't even notice it because in the mind, you're just losing the weight that you put on the week before the diet, and the diet don't even last. So don't do that. No more apocalyptic eating. The power of negative thinking says that you got to start right now because the worst case is here. Global warming is here. Hurricanes are knocking down the doors. And you got to do something about it now, not 5 years from now when Al Gore comes up with the lightsaber machine that's going to save us all from a hurricane.